The second chakra is known as Svatishstthana. Svatishstthana translates into her private abode. It's also sometimes noticed and recognized as the sacral chakra, as it sits right in front of the sacrum in the body. So in the front of the body, we could reference it from, it's above the pubic bone, below the navel. And if you were to move straight inside, again, it sits right in front of the sacrum. Sacrum is also derived from the word sacred. This area of the body is meant for creativity. It's meant for expression. In this chakra, it's also, the color is orange and the sound is VAM, V-A-M. The second chakra includes the pelvic floor. In yoga, we work a lot of times with hips, and it's associated with the element water. This is all about how we ebb and flow with life. It's also associated with our ability to give and receive pleasure, and that we're able to enjoy our life, and that it also is related to the sensory of taste. As we explore the second chakra, we'll start to focus on the area of the hips, but we'll also tap into the element of water, that we're able to really step into this understanding and embodiment of what it means to ebb and flow, to resist less and to flow with ease and acceptance. Water is the most adaptable substance. It can be a liquid, it can be solid, it can be gas. It adapts to its surrounding, and we are more liquid than we are solid. That built inside of us, we have the ability to ebb and flow and move with the current of life. And that we start to recognize where we're creating too much resistance, where we're damming up or blocking the flow of life inside of ourselves, inside of our thoughts, inside of our relationships. But the other side of it is water can flow too abundantly. That water can actually spill out and be excessive and be damaging and overly powerful. Think of a tsunami. We want to make sure that we have these firm boundaries, that we shore up the flow of water so that it's flowing in a direction, and that we're able to step into that flow with a sense of ease and acceptance, that we're able to adapt and tap into our versatility so that it takes us into our lives, and that we feel as though everything isn't as effortful as sometimes we make it. That our ability to kind of step back and soften and receive life without resisting and pushing against it can sometimes help us unblock and move with the current of life. Now, it's not meant to be just thrown ourselves into the river. We want to step into the river with a vessel of some sort, which is a body. And so as we step into the vessel of the body, we begin to navigate the current of the river with the boat more skillfully. So our practices as we explore the second chakra will all be about fluidity and movement, but it's also about creating meaningful boundaries to help to guide that flow of energy so that it doesn't become excessive, that we step into this really elegant way of being human, that we explore how we experience pleasure and joy and ease. In fact, if we enjoy the movement that we're doing, our body actually has a different response to it than if we are punishing ourselves to move. So as we explore the second chakra, I invite you to really embrace this sense of enjoyment, of curiosity, of self-expression, of softening your idea of what things should be and how they should be, and really pulling back and starting to find a sense of ease and enjoyment and softness without losing the meaningful boundary and the strength and the structure that's also required in order to help that river flow. I'm so excited to share this with you. Go ahead and close your eyes for just a moment. And let's journey down into the second chakra with our mind's eye. Take your awareness right above the pubic bone, below the navel center. And envision a beautiful, brilliant orange. color of a sunset or a sunrise, flooding and filling up the pelvis with this color. And then quietly reciting to yourself the sound Vam, V-A-M, Vam. We'll go into more depth, more detail as we embody this chakra, as we open up the six-petaled lotus blossom in order to know ourselves more fully. Namaste. The word sacrum also comes from the word sacrum. Sacred. Why couldn't I just say that? Okay. All right.